As of right now, the United States has 14,056 immigrant children locked away in ICE detention facilities. Now, this is actually an all-time record for the United States. We have never had 14,056 immigrant children locked away in ICE detention facilities. Unfortunately, this only breaks the record that was set 2 months ago, when we once again hit a record-breaking number of children in detention facilities. And so, if we stay on this same track, by January, we'll probably break the current record. But here's the thing, you don't end up breaking these records of having more and more immigrant children locked away unless you're still separating them from their families. Now, I know, obviously, a lot of these children do come into the United States unaccompanied. They lock them up, they throw them in the detention facilities. A lot of them also do come with their parents. And this administration promised us months ago, a promise that those of us who understand what this administration is about did not believe at all. But they promised us they were going to stop the family separation. Clearly they haven't. There are children locked away, as part of these 14,000 children locked away, who have no idea where they are. They have no idea where their parents are. And the administration doesn't know where their parents are either in a lot of cases. They don't know if they deported them. They don't know if they've transferred them to another facility. They didn't keep track of the kids, so the kids who came in and were in a facility in Texas, some of them ended up in facilities up in Ohio and New York, as far away as possible. And oops, they didn't keep records because they didn't want to keep records. They wanted this experience to be as traumatizing as possible for children and their parents. They intentionally became incompetent when it came to keeping records because they want these people to suffer. That's what this is about. This isn't about protecting our borders or doing what's right or properly vetting these people. This is about inflicting suffering upon these people who came to the United States hoping for a better life. That is what this administration is all about. That's why we have more than 14,000 kids locked away in ICE cages right now. And it's not going to stop. It is not going to stop until we get this administration out of office. This is something that both Amnesty International and the United Nations have condemned the United States for because it is an inhumane violation of basic human rights. But that's what's happening in the United States. This needs to be a top story spoken on every cable news program at least once an hour. But it's not. They've moved on from this story. They don't care about the kids in cages. They don't care about the numbers increasing by the month. Maybe they'll give a little bit of lip service to the California fires, but they're not even going to spend much time on that. They want to talk about how dumb Trump is and how stupid he is. And yes, he is. And yeah, we do it too. But unlike them, we also get to talk about the real issues that matter. And this is an issue that should matter to everyone in this country. If you can look at yourself in the mirror and say that I'm happy that 14,000 kids are locked away in cages for committing misdemeanors of crossing the border, if you can look at yourself in the mirror and say that you're okay with that, then you represent everything that is wrong with the United States of America today.